It's a 50K bounty tournament play money. I'm currently 131st, 132nd out of 490 remaining. There's 1,174 entries and 12,000 average stack and 3.62 million going to first. And this is a 1,000, 2,000 blind play money table. Bum, bum, bum. Imagine that. Oh, that was a brutal river. I knew it was a brutal river. Because I had them pretty ensnared, so I had to lose. I would have had 500,000 chips from my 80 that I started with. Or whatever I started with, 200,000 I did this time. pretty suspicious, poker stars. Every time. All you have to do is watch the last video. I was a 76% favorite, and I'm like 0% favorite. And then the 0 came, obviously, because it always comes. Man. So they're trying to burn, I guess I'll have to show it.
I was seriously considering going to
So right there, you can see my skin peeling. And that was after maybe an hour and a half of, maybe 2 to 3 hours of sunlight over 2 days. And I have this evolutionary gene, right? So medical science is going to have to explain that. And they're trying to do it to my legs right now. It's not even that hot. Other people are wearing shorts. I'm wearing a sweater today. It's windy. It's June 30th in Canada. But the weather machine is always disruptive wherever I am. Granted, it was a beautiful winter for me, so that I might have locked out this year. But when I was in Toronto in 2018, it was one of the coldest winters they had since the 1800s. And they were using technology to make my body even colder than what it was. At one point I lived, in January, I lived out of my car in January in Canada. So it was like minus 20 at nighttime. And I had a sleeping bag and I slept with the toque on in the passenger seat of my car. For at least a month or so. I think from January to March. I had my Y pass so I could shower and do my thing. But that was in January. I had to start the car occasionally, pretty much once a night. And start the car for a couple minutes to just get a little bit of heat, and then I would fall back to sleep, and not a fucking problem. But now I'd probably die because they developed technology. I used to clot almost immediately when I bled, but I caught myself shaving and I bled for 40 minutes almost. So they're working on, they're trying to simulate that I'm a hemophiliac now. So medical science is going to have explaining to do, because people have blood samples of mine from different points in my life because I'm a medical specimen. So they're not going to add up. And I had this, I'd be donating blood all the time, but private thought, people that believe they have private thoughts wouldn't get it. So I choose not to. I took myself off the organ donation list because they would murder me for my fucking organs. back to trying to win the poker tournament. So I'm on my second entry. And there's the specs. 4.17 million going to first. 18 seconds of late registration. So I'm halfway through the pack, so decent. I could get a couple bounties at the table. Ideally, you want there's three bounties I could get at the table, and then 3 people I could double up through, basically. So I came out with a new lawnmower design today, and innovation. So it'd be pretty suspicious if it shows up in the market within the next few years. I emailed it to myself. Because I did see a patent case where the guy brought his high school teacher that he described. The teacher recalled a drawing from a chalkboard, so that was sufficient evidence. So I'm sure an email that's time-stamped. Well, that's not good. You don't want to be sitting out with ace king, but it looks like I saved myself some money. I wouldn't be chasing my ace king here because there's somebody has the 5 or the 10, right? Or 7-10. They didn't this time. I had him on garbage 100% of the way there, but he hit. That was a lucky hand for Antonio. It's predictable because he lost the big pot the hand before, so he was going to make a play like that most likely. But the rig rewarded him. There's no point going for the 7 when somebody could have Queen Jack, right? So in that scenario, you wouldn't want to chase your gut shot. Almost never chase your gut shot, especially for 10K. Unless you're in the profit, then you could speculate and then potentially bust, right? But a gut shot, your odds are something like 1 in 20. what it is here. I'm sitting out there. I'm pretty sure I said gut shot. Not gunshot, gut shot. As if they're trying to skew my Google results when I sue Google. Not sue Google, subpoena Google. I may sue Google, who knows? Or they may acquiesce. Okay, that's gunshots, so...
Here is information from 888 Poker.
So you have an 8.7% chance of hitting it on the turn. So that means the bet would have to be, your odds would have to be better than 8% to call, basically. So if you had if the bet was 2,000, it might be worthwhile to call. If there was like, well, what would that be? Say 20,000 in the pot would be worthwhile to call. So anything more than 20,000 in the pot would be worthwhile to call. But let's see with the calculator. So just say they bet 16,000 times 0.87. Oh no, it wouldn't be times. It'd be divided by 0.87. Let's see, 0.87 divided by 16,000. Well, that's not right. That's not the right way. So it looks like that didn't make sense either. 16,000 divided by 0.87. Why is it only that? Okay, so that's all because it's almost 1. Oh, okay, I did it wrong. That's why it's 0.87. There we go. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. So that means in order to call a 16,000 chip bet, there would have to be 184,000 chips in the pot to make it mathematically worth your while to chase your gut shot. So that's very rare. That's unlikely. So the long and short of it is rarely chase your gut shot. Unless you plan on bluffing. If you plan on bluffing, then chase your gut shot. But if you're the type of player, if you don't hit your gut shot, then you're gonna fold to a bet. Then why would you waste your money when you only have an 8% chance of hitting on the turn? When you're on the turn, right on the river, you only have an 8% chance of hitting. So this guy just drove by in the truck and they made me look at their dog, and then they tried registering me on the poker app. That's pretty suspicious. Twice. He tried registering me twice, so the government allowed him to try to register the True King twice. violate my body, my eyes, at the taxpayer's expense twice. I'm trying to win pre-flop to win the blinds, but I do have a decent hand. Good luck me, though. So I did win half the blinds anyways. The best thing when you play a hand heads up, it's nice. Well, I guess you don't really see it most of the time, because if you outplay them, then they fold their hand, so you never know. But if we would have played the hand slowly, would I have won with the ace-9, or would he have won with the exact same hand, same board, right? You got to see who's more aggressive and who isn't. Over a long period of time, you'd see who's the better player. Good luck me. It's promising, but unlikely. Promising. Nice, I got a triple up. I split a pot and then won a pot. Back to back is nice. And the good thing is there's 5-minute break now, so they may forget that I won the last two hands, unless they're, if you are playing poker on PokerStars, they have the hand history. So on breaks, if you don't need to do anything, if you don't need to get a drink, go to the washroom, go through the hand history and see how you played the last hand you played, or see how your opponents, go back to when they showed their hands, and then watch. This would be a good hand to watch. Did they get busted? No, they didn't. So I'm gonna watch this hand. Well, I'm in a pot here, so I can. There we go. So I'll go back here. Because while I'm on break now, I'm learning about two of my opponents. Well, they don't think I'm concentrating about them, right? So I'm gaining an edge on them. Because I'm not in the hand, so they're not gonna think I'm paying attention. Even though they could cheat and learn that information, but really, they shouldn't know that information. Imagine cheating in a play money tournament and feeling proud. It's like, yeah, I mitigated every single one of your opportunities, and seeing your cards, I could stuff every single bluff attempt of yours. I'm awesome. They're cowards to me. So went in on the turn. See, so I watched that hand, so now I could go watch another hand. So that guy won that hand. Ideally, you want to see when two people are in the pot. Here we go, here's another pot. Few minutes left there. What's this guy doing? This is a new play for them. bum, bum, bum. Nice from the hijack. I had to win the hand, get my human hijackers. So it's no coincidence I said that and I coughed because they routed people to my body to try to save them, basically. Oh, they all left. So 177. See now, the tournament I'm in now, it's been running an hour and 50 minutes, so people are pretty serious. Even though it's a play money tournament, people are serious now. They've been playing for 2 hours of their life, right? They sacrificed 2 hours of their life for this tournament. So they're playing for pride and probably anonymous money, black market money. Well, he hit the 70. It was pretty obvious he was making it. And that's how I lose a lot of tournaments. Because they always hit the river. Anyways, watch the previous video for the whole tournament. And if you believe you have private thoughts and you want to help fight and protect it, go to www.change.org/technology. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.